Yeah. So yeah, the requirement. Okay, this time Amy is trying to log in by using her user ID. How the query it will form, right? It will form like this. So amy.com UID equal to amy.cox. So this is the syntax, right? And mail equal to amy.cox. So if you see this condition, right? UID equal to amy.cox. So this is user ID amy.cox. Please go on mute. If you have any questions, please update. UID equal to amy.cox. This is true, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this condition from this statement, this condition, it will be true. Okay, and another one, right? Mail equal to amy.cox. This condition it will fail because amy.cox mail is not only amy.cox. We have it demo example.com.
Yeah. Since it is an OR operator, so it will answer.
Yes, true or false. The final result is. So let's go and search with this one. You should get only one result. So I'm going here and again I'm searching. This time my filter. See, I got only one result. I got only one result here. Okay. This time, the next time, right? Amy is try to log in with her email address. How the query it will form? It will form like this. Amy equal to box and Amy equal to. So this condition it will fail and this condition it will be true. Fail or
True.
so again I'll go and search. I got only one result. So this is how you will return. So in real time, right? This filter, this search filter, right? It will be more advanced. It's not more advanced. Uh, we'll search, means we'll check for more feeds. Let's say you have joined TCS. December 31st is your last working day. So till December 31st, you are able to access all the TCS applications, right? You can, correct?
Yes.
But from Jan 1st, you cannot. You will get the login page, but you cannot authenticate it to them. You cannot. I means here that is also the search conditions. Let's say I have one attribute. So I wanted now Amy is trying to okay, state equal to active. Okay, let's say this is status. So we'll have additional fields, guys. Okay, employee type employee. Hmm. Okay, let's say I have title is, let's consume this as yeah, employee status active, submit. Same for Barbara also, inactive, inactive. I have written a filter condition like this. Again, on this top right, I have written another condition. What is the one I have used? Title, right? So title. So title equal to active. So my so here and again on whole, I'm putting uncondition operator on whole. So between these two, UID and mail, it is or. On whole, it is the result of this condition and this title putting and. So this statement should be true and this statement should be true. Then only will this whole statement it will become true.
True. Right.
So now I'm performing search operation. So Amy's status is active. I'm performing search operation. I got the result. So here, since here Amy, she can either access by using her user ID or email address. Since her status is active, then she is able to authenticate. Now Amy, she resigned from company. Let us assume status become inactive.
Inactive.
This time Amy tried to log in. So again, the query it will form like this. These are dynamic values, but this is static value. Same again, I'm performing a search operation. See, I didn't get any result. Entries. I cannot able to authenticate. My search operation failed. Okay, is it clear, guys? What is this search operation? How, why search base and search filter are important for access management? Still, I will in tomorrow's session, right? I will explain more about this LDAP. Okay, there are means what are the different types of flavors we have, what are the attributes, and I'll give some time. Okay, let me put it in all these things in the chat. Okay, so that you will get some idea. Guys, copy these things. Okay.
Sure.
So, okay, maintain one nodes. Okay, running nodes kind of thing. So install Notepad++ in your machine. Maintain some running nodes. So one running notes is more than enough. So all our session about whatever I'm teaching, right? Just type it and note it down. Okay, you will find all the details over there. Clear, guys? So any questions on today's session? So we have some time, so we can go through your queries and everything.
Munir, a small question. Basically, we are applying the search filters to restrict the users, right?
Not
In
restrict
the
the
real
users. Yes, to you can say restrict the users also. Yes. So any
filtering and restricting the users.
filtering, yes, filtering. We have to
Yeah,
provide the authentication mechanism only to the required as per our requirement rate. We have to write these kind of conditions.
conditions. Yeah. But can we do through GUI? Because as you mentioned, like in this example, you had changed the status from active. You had mentioned the status as
Okay,
active.
see,
So
okay, this one, right? We won't have any control as part of access management tool, right? We'll just mostly we have the read operation only. So in most of the cases,
okay, okay,
yeah, means if any profile identified, means if any update happened on the user identity, right? That will happen through this channel. Okay, this channel only, either HRMS or identity management. They'll okay. If you are
okay,
working on this support area, identity management support area, right? You will have access to all these.
okay, okay.
Okay, so there are see this is to give a history, right? This is very important. This is a very powerful area. This whole thing.
Okay.
Why means if this system fails, right, or this
Yes,
system fails,
yes.
you cannot access anything. If any one of the system fails, right, you cannot do anything. It means you can't even log into your system also.
Okay, okay.
That's how important. So means in if you are working on a production environment of this means that means you are holding all your organization employees data in your hand. Literally, you are holding everyone's history and
Yeah, identity. Yeah.
yeah, you have everyone. See, that's why this technology is very important and uh, we have to be very careful if you are in a production environment. And
Okay.
most of the people, right, they don't know about these technologies outside. But the without them, you are a very good Java developer, you are a very good PHP developer, whatever it is, you are a very good AWS cloud whatever. But to perform all your tasks, you should be able to access your machine, right? Without that, you can't do anything.
Right, right, right.
And that's why it is important. So let's say if you are a web developer or a Java developer out there, If your application goes down means only that particular application only it will go down. It won't impact will be there, but it is very minimal to that particular application. Among hundreds of applications in your organization, you are part of one application. Only your application down. Only the people who are using that particular application they will affect. But if any one of these systems, either that could be identity management or access management or LDAP, right? Anyone is fine. If anyone went down means that's it. No, you can't.
Nobody can.
Nobody can access. Whole organization will go down. Okay, all your why means I'll tell. All your applications, right, will protect here. So if your this access management goes down means you cannot access any application. Okay, all your users password, right, it's stored here. If it goes down, right, even though you got the login page, you cannot authenticate. You cannot go further. It won't allow without authentication. This is down, so we cannot get response. Same way for this one. Identity management goes down means, so to some extent, right, new you cannot create new entries or you cannot modify the existing ones. But other items we can, it will work. Okay, impact is less over here, but here the impact is more. So, actually, I have faced this experience. Okay, so one of our client, right, 5 years back in 2017, our system, right, we were attacked by ransomware. So all our systems, right, they were compromised. So literally, the client they have thrown some nearly 15,000 laptops and machines into dustbin. Okay, I'll show you that one. The client name is Merck. Merck ransomware. So, so when it happened, okay, 2017. Yeah, 5 years back. I know. I was there by that time. So actually, I'm part of this identity management. When Merck, right, I'm part of this team, identity management, production support. That too, I was in production support, not in I was not in access management. I was in identity management. So for 10, so immediately we got notification we need to unplug the LAN cables. So we did that one for 10 days, no work for us. But from 11th day, right, we have one backup server where all our identities are there. So we restored the data from there. And then we have started. That means all our identities, right, they were compromised. So we have enforced uh, new password and starting from top level, from director level, VPs, project managers, delivery leads. So we were at the bottom during the time in the chain, right? So we have sent the pass. We have generated temporary password. We have sent mine. We have. That's how somehow we managed to pull. Okay, it took 20 days for us to restore. So that's how serious these systems. That means the 10 days, nothing. Why? It is a medical. I think it's a pharma. I guess Merck. You know how big in US the healthcare industry. That means all the patient data, everything it has to be confidential. So the medical records and everything, and even how critical, right? Doctors they cannot send the prescription to the patients. Also. That's how critical it was. It impacted a lot. It was huge loss. So that's how these systems, that if any of these systems compromise means that's it, gone. Okay, and recently in my current project, our one of the access management system they shut down for 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You know how much fine we have paid, right? We have paid $1 lakh for 10 minutes. For 10 minutes of loss. So in a production, if you are in product, I'm not frightening you, but this is how critical. I mean, there are many technologies are there, advanced and all, but this is the basic one. Without this, you can't even log into your system also. So in real time you will log in by using Alt Control Delete. But even those credentials, right, they'll store in the LDAP only. So people right here, these are some hot technologies, and we have very less resources also in market. You won't find resources often. Like so, you can find. So I'm not degrading the other technologies. You can find a bunch of Java developers or C# developers or any DB guys outside. But identity and access management, right? It is less. And sometimes people, right, how they will think, right? They won't bother about the tool also, which tool you are using. Okay, they will just know, they'll just take it if you know the concepts. If you have idea about the identity management and access management and means in background how they work. So in identity management, to perform this identity management, right, we have many tools like OIM, Oracle Identity Manager, SailPoint, TIM, Okta, that comes under access management. So we have ForgeRock, IDM, many other. Okay. Same way for access management, we have OAM, Oracle Access Manager, OIM and OAM. Okay. We have Federate and Ping Access. Both are same tool only. SiteMinder, Okta, ForgeRock. Same. Whoever is there in identity management, they will also be there in access management also. So the underlying technology is how these tools work, right? All these tools they work on the same principle. All these tools they work on the same principle. Okta and everything also. If time permits, right, I'll give Okta also demo for you. Good work on that. Okay, I'm just learning myself. Once I get cracked down, right, I'll give some demo at the end. Okay, guys, any questions? If not, I'll conclude. I will meet at tomorrow same time, 11.
Is there any course content that you are going to explain in this course? Or,
Course content, it is there. If you want, I can share, but you'll get confused by seeing those terms. That's why I'm not giving. At the end, I'll give. It's there with me. It's there with me. I have the course content. Okay. It's not something like which I'm not sharing, but yeah. So we have this course content is there.
just to check that what kind of Java concepts is covered in this and how much we required Java samples.
Java, it's not required. I'll tell you guys. Okay, I don't want it to confuse you. I'll see. That's why I'm doing from basic starting. See these things, right? These are not part of access management, but we should know about this thing. That's why I'm starting from here. See, if I can go and directly explain the tool. That's not a good way. I'll go one by one. Okay, if you want, I can share the course content. I'll share it with Gautam. He'll share with you.
Fine. One more thing, how much we can expect for 4 plus?
Those things depends on your negotiation skills. Right? How can I say?
Oh yeah, okay, it's okay, fine. Yeah.
Okay, guys. Okay, we'll meet tomorrow. Yeah, I'll share the recording so you can get it from Gautam.